It's a great program, Pathways to Education, and we've got the founder here, Carolyn Acker, and program facilitator for career mentoring, Linda Fung, here to talk about all the great work that you guys have been doing, and now for 15 years, right, Carolyn?
Yes, it's 15 years. We founded the program in 2001 in Regent Park, the community of Regent Park. I was the executive director of the health center, Regent Park Community Health Center.
What was the inspiration for
Well, we created a vision. Actually, there was a lot of crime and the community wasn't safe, and we were trying to break the cycle of poverty, but we had no idea how to do that. We just had this strong desire to break the cycle of poverty. We were doing work with early years. We were doing all kinds of work, but this issue wasn't being solved because the vision we created, that the young people growing up would become the future doctors, nurses, social workers of the health center, that caused us to look at education. We took our vision to the community, and the community told us, focus on education and employment. And that's what we did, and that's when we learned we had a 56% high school dropout rate.
Wow. Here we are at graduation time, which can be a difficult time for kids, right?
Our lowest income kids. I don't think everybody knows this. We have a wonderful school system, a wonderful public education system. But within that system, our poorest kids, they have the highest high school dropout rates. And we found, we did action research. We discovered what the obstacles were, what the barriers were that they were facing. We built supports to overcome those barriers. And 5 years later, the dropout rate went from 56% to 13%.
13?
Mm-hmm. And there's 17 programs now across the country, and they're getting similar results.
That's outstanding. And Linda, you're sitting here as proof that the program works, right?
Yes, I'm a Pathways alumni.
Fantastic. When did you get involved?
I started when I was in grade 10, and I heard about it. When I was in grade 10, my teacher was like, Linda, I know you live in Regent Park. And then at first I was just, yes, what's the point of Regent Park? And then what's the purpose of it? I'm like, I was living there, just a regular, just like not really aware until Pathways. And I've noticed that the access of resources that I could have obtained, I didn't get. So Pathways really offered me a lot of opportunities, like a lot of leadership skills, enhancement, and they have like really cool programs. I did a university degree, like a university course during high school too as well. So I got the feel of post-secondary.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And here she is sitting here as an adult, graduated from Pathways on Friday. Is that right? Big celebration? What was the graduation on Friday?
So since I'm working for Pathways right now at Rexall location, I'm the career mentor. We just had a graduation boat cruise for our grade 12 students.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
And here you are, full circle, as you say,
yes.
back at Pathways.
Back
now,
at Pathways.
as that leader you wanted to be.
Yes.
So exciting. You did go to university, right, and get a degree?
I did. I went to Ryerson for a Bachelor of Social Work.
This must be so gratifying for
It's
you.
wonderful for me to see the kids succeed. It's wonderful for me to see them thrive, because in the year 2000, I believe there were 8 murders in Regent Park. So it's made a huge difference. There are about 700 kids in the program. In Toronto alone, we have close to 2,000 students in Pathways. We have a program in Lawrence Heights, in Rexdale, in Scarborough, and Regent Park.
Brilliant. What do you want people to know about today? What do you really want them to take away from hearing about this program?
Well, I'd like people to know that it is our lowest income students across the country that face these obstacles. That we do have a wonderful school system, but it's after 3:30. That's when we kick in with tutoring and mentoring, because those are the obstacles. They lack academic support, these young people. They have no social capital whatsoever. They have no connections to employment or anything like that. They don't even have dollars to get a bus ticket to go to school. And then the idea of post-secondary, our scholarship helps them believe they can actually go on to post-secondary. So yeah, it's just...
And now, Linda, that you are helping the kids, you can see yourself, I'm sure, in them.
Oh yes, definitely. Like since I was a student and an alumni and now I'm a staff, it's a recap of my experience when I was in Regent Park. And then it's easy for me to relate to the students I work with, especially, and understand what they've been going through as well.
And for them to see that light bulb go off where, wait a second, I can have dreams? I hadn't even considered what I wanted to do. Now I don't even know what to pick, right?
Yes.
And then you help them focus and tell me how that feels to see that light bulb go off.
It's the greatest feeling ever. Working with youth, we just had a graduation boat cruise, right? And one of the youth actually went up and he was like, shout out to my SBSW, our student parent support worker, and the career mentor, and he was really excited to be accepted for George Brown into graphic design, and he thanked everybody, and it was actually it was heartwarming.
So your dream is coming true. They're now entering into those professions.
Yeah, and speaking of dreaming, you have to have the ability to dream. And listen to this story. When I was the executive director at Regent Park in the year 2001, a fellow named Ainsworth Morgan, he grew up in Regent Park. He went to university on a football scholarship, played for the CFL, retired, went to Teachers College, and said, I'm going to go back to my school, Nelson Mandela Park, and teach. He came to tell me that when he told his grade 7 and 8 students that he was a teacher who grew up in Regent Park, they looked at him and said, no way, sir, you can't be a teacher and come from here. That culture has totally changed. There was so much despair. Now they're dreaming of all kinds of wonderful careers.
Whatever they want, it is possible.
It's possible, but they believed it wasn't even possible. This is the sad, heartbreaking part of this. And a little support, and other people want to help. That's the other thing. We don't have a way for people to help. Pathways provides a structure. If you want to tutor, come on out and tutor. If you want to mentor the students, come out and mentor.
And here's where you can start, right? Go to the website.
Go to the website.
Pathways to Education
Canada.
Get in touch if you think you can be a part of this amazing, groundbreaking program that's changing lives. Congratulations to all your success.
Thank you.
And keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. My goodness. So pathways to education.ca. When we come back, the founding members of iconic children's music group Sharon, Lois, and Graham are here.